This is All Pro Football 2K8, a game that was so ahead of its time, it still holds up as one of the most innovative sports games ever created. In this video, we are going to explore what made it a game changer and why it still resonates with fans to this day. In 2007, after EA secured the exclusive NFL license, 2K Sports released All Pro Football 2K8, a game that didn't rely on NFL brand, but instead embraced the power of legends and creativity. While Madden was still the household name, All Pro Football 2K8 felt like the future of football gaming, blending old school legends with new school simulation. You could play as all-time greats, creating dream teams with legends from the different eras. This unique blend of history and fantasy was something no other football game had done before, allowing players to craft their perfect roster and experience gameplay like never before. This was basically Ultimate Team before what Madden introduced as Ultimate Team. But it wasn't just the legends that made All Pro Football 2K8 special. The gameplay was next level. Every pass, every hit, every play was realistic. The physics engine and AI felt more like a true simulation than the arcade-style gameplay that we were used to seeing in other football games. Where Madden focused on big hits and bombastic plays, All Pro Football 2K8 gave you the freedom to truly control every aspect of the game. You can say the passing mechanics was precise, the running game, tactical and grounded in realism. It was about strategy, not just speed. What truly set All Pro Football 2K8 apart was its community. The game encouraged creativity, and fans took that to heart. They created custom teams, detailed player rosters, and entire leagues that went beyond what 2K Sports had provided. The ability to create your own team from scratch and build your own dynasty was unheard of at the time. And this customization, combined with an active modding scene, gave the game a long life well after its initial release. The passion from the fanbase was something else, whether it was sharing playbooks, customizing uniforms, or creating entirely new teams. The community embraced this game like it was their own. Now, let's talk about why many fans still swear by All Pro Football 2K8 over Madden. While Madden has always been the bigger name, it often leaned toward arcade-style gameplay, focusing on speed and spectacle. All Pro Football 2K8, on the other hand, was a true simulation. The level of depth and realism in its AI, play calling, and on-the-field strategies was unmatched. The blocking and tackling systems felt organic, not scripted. And let's not forget the player customization. You could create not just your own team, but your own vision of football. So why did All Pro Football 2K8 fade into history? The answer is simple: EA's exclusive NFL license. Despite critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base, 2K Sports was locked out of officially using the NFL brand. And as we all know, without the NFL logo, most sports games struggle to gain traction. The game was never given the updates and expansions it deserved, and its sequels never materialized. Fast forward to today, and we have new football games like Maximum Football and Access Football, which allows for extensive player and team customization. But what if 2K brought back All Pro Football 2K8? Imagine a new version, fully customizable, with even more abilities, gameplay options, and players, and much more. You can create your own football universe just like before, but with updated modern graphics, new mechanics, and even more depth. It would be a dream come true for sports gaming fans, especially the simulation community group, and for those that are simply getting tired of Madden. Now, just like any game, All Pro Football 2K8 had its pros and cons. Pros being that it had deep simulation and realistic gameplay, incredible customization with legends and team creation, tactical AI, and strategy driven mechanics. The cons of it was that it lacked the use of official NFL teams, limiting its appeal, limited exposure due to EA's exclusive license. But despite its flaws, it's clear that All Pro Football 2K pushed the envelope in ways we hadn't seen before, and it still holds up a special place in the hearts of many. Can All Pro Football 2K8 make a comeback with a 2K25 or 2K26? Who knows? With the success of upcoming titles like Maximum Football and other games that is going to be taking a shot into the football genre and giving an outlet for another football option over just Madden, it would be a great thing for the community. There's a glimmer of hope that we could see a truly customizable next gen football game. But for now, we have to keep dreaming and praying that one day 2K will make a comeback with a football game. All Pro Football 2K8 was a lost gem that deserved way more than what it got, and it remains a testament to what sports gaming can achieve when creativity is allowed to flourish. What do you think? Should 2K bring back All Pro Football, or should we just let it remain a beautiful piece of gaming history? Now, if you really think about it, Maximum Football is very close and similar in comparison with All Pro Football 2K8. Maybe Maximum Football is the rebranded option. Maximum Football does an impressive job of capturing the same deep, tactical gameplay that made All Pro Football 2K8 a standout in the world of football simulation. The physics-based tackling, soon to come, strategic offensive and defensive play calling, and realistic player movement all combines to create a game that rewards both thoughtful decision making and on the field skills, whether you're throwing the perfect pass or reading the defense. Maximum Football feels like real football, just like All Pro Football 2K8 did back in the day. From the quarterback's pocket presence to the running back's vision, Maximum Football has a level of depth that you won't find in most arcade-style football games. The simulation is rooted in reality, offering a much more strategic, slow burn approach to football compared to Madden. Another similarity between All Pro Football 2K8 and Maximum Football is the thriving community that builds around these titles. All Pro Football 2K8 had one of the most passionate fan bases for any sports game, and the same can be said about Maximum Football. Fans share custom teams, strategies, and even mods that enhance the game, creating a dynamic and ever-evolving experience, whether it's through custom playbooks, player rosters, or even entirely new game modes. The community's creativity and feedback is a driving force behind the game's longevity. While it may not have the same polished presentation, the heart of Maximum Football lies in the depth, freedom, and community, much like All Pro Football 2K8 did. So what's next for Maximum Football? As the game continues to evolve, there's a chance for it to capture even more of that magic that made All Pro Football 2K8 such a unique and celebrated experience, with regular updates and fan feedback driving the direction of the game. There's potential for a deep, customizable football game that builds on what we love about 2K8, while incorporating modern tech and more options. Imagine a future where Maximum Football expands on its already impressive customization tools, adds new gameplay mechanics, and continues to develop its world of football, a game that could rival the legacy of All Pro Football 2K8. We could see even more player creation, deeper team management, and a game that truly feels like your own personalized football universe. If you've been missing the level of customization and simulation that All Pro Football 2K brought to the table, Maximum Football might just be the next best thing. It's not about the NFL or the big stars. It's about the football experience you want to create. So if you're a fan of All Pro Football 2K8, or if you're just looking for a football game with deep customization, strategic gameplay, Maximum Football is a game you need to check out. Do you think Maximum Football is the spiritual successor to All Pro Football 2K8, or is there something else missing? For those of you who played both, how do you feel the gameplay in Maximum Football compares to All Pro Football 2K8? Does it feel as immersive, or do you think something's missing? If Maximum Football gets more updates and features, do you think it could rival Madden or even surpass it? What would you want to see in the future of Maximum Football's updates. Please let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. As well, if you're excited about seeing what Maximum Football and similar games could evolve into, I got some great content coming up about the future of football gaming. As well, I will be continuing to dive into the latest updates and features in Maximum Football and what the future of simulation football could look like in the next generation of gaming. Plus, I'm planning a breakdown of how games like Madden and NFL 2K can evolve to meet the demands of today's football fans. If you're passionate about football games, you won't want to miss it. Anyways, if you guys have been focusing as well on the gameplay in the background, have started the season, this is the first 3 games of this created team that I ended up making full of created players, just trying to see how they do. So I started to watch in the third match a simulation between the CPU versus CPU, and basically my team came all the way back, and you guys see them making a drive downfield to pretty much win this game. So this alone was pretty impressive to witness. I will have more of this series as well to kick things off for All Pro Football 2K8 content and much more to come. Anyways, as always, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Subscribe to continue to witness all the content that I showcase. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.